Hello friends, today I will show you how to calculate the moment of inertia of an I section about its centroidal axis. You can see in the image that there is a I section, composite I section, and I will have to calculate the moment of inertia of the I section about the x axis. Okay, and from the geometry you can clearly understand that the x axis is the centroidal axis. Okay, as in the question it is mentioned that you will have to calculate the moment of inertia about x axis. Okay, and from the picture you can clearly understand that the x axis is the centroidal axis. Okay, so I divided this I section into three rectangles, and these three rectangles are represented by O 1, 2 and 3. Three rectangles are represented by rectangle 1, rectangle 2 and rectangle 3. Let the cross sectional area of rectangle 1 is A1 and the cross sectional area of rectangle 2 is A2, and let the cross sectional area of the rectangle is A3. And from the geometry of the rectangle and rectangle 3 we can see that the length and width of the rectangle A1 and A3 are same. Therefore the cross sectional area of rectangle A1 and cross sectional area of rectangle A3 both are same. So it is our first duty to calculate the cross sectional area of the rectangle A1 and A3. So first of all we will calculate the cross sectional area of rectangle A1 and A3. So the cross sectional area of rectangle A1 and A3 are same. So I can write down A1 is equal to A3 is equal to 50 into 90 millimeters square. Okay, this is the cross sectional area of the rectangle A1 and rectangle A3. To calculate the moment of inertia of the section about the centroidal axis, first of all we will have to calculate the moment of inertia of the rectangle A1 and rectangle A2, rectangle A1 and rectangle A3 about the x axis. So first of all we will calculate the moment of inertia of the rectangle A1 and rectangle A3 about the x axis. This is the x axis, and we will have to calculate the total moment of inertia about this x axis. So first of all we will calculate the moment of inertia about x axis. Suppose this is the A1 section and this is the x axis. Suppose this is the x axis and this is A1. So suppose this is the centroidal axis of the section A1. This is the centroidal axis of the section A1. So the using parallel axis theorem we can calculate the moment of inertia of section A1 with respect to section XX. So by using parallel axis theorem we will calculate the moment of inertia of section A1 with respect to XX, and from the geometry of the figure we can easily calculate that. So I am already calculated it by using parallel axis theorem. We can calculate the moment of inertia of section A1 with respect to XX, and this is we know that moment of inertia of A1 with respect to the axis passing through its centroidal will be 90 into 15 cube by 12. This is the moment of inertia of section A1 about this axis. Okay, and you will have to calculate about this axis. So we are using now parallel axis theorem. So after using parallel axis theorem, the moment of inertia of section A1 with respect to x axis will be, what is the distance between these two parallel line? This is 60 and this is 15 by 2, that means 7.5. So 67.5 square, okay, 67.5 square into 67.5 square into 90 into 15, which is the area. Okay, and that I have written, here, and after calculating, the result will come this one. This one will be the moment of inertia of section A1 about xx. Similarly, from the diagram we can conclude that the moment of inertia of section A3 about the xx axis will be the same. From the diagram we can easily conclude that the moment of inertia of section A3 about xx axis will be equal to the moment of inertia of section A1 with respect to the xx axis. Okay, now I will have to calculate the moment of inertia of section A2 about xx axis. It is very simple to calculate the moment of inertia of the section about xx axis, as from the direct formula bh cube by 12. This is the direct formula of calculating moment of inertia of a rectangle about its centroidal axis, and from the geometry we can easily calculate that this is the centroidal axis of the section A2. So the moment of inertia of section A2 will be, what will be the moment of inertia? This is the section A2. Okay, and I know the moment of inertia formula of it, bh cube by 12, and this is given as 15, and h is given as 120, and b is given as 15. So 15 into h cube, this is 120 cube by 12 millimeter to the power 4. This will be the value of moment of inertia of section A2 about the axis xx. Okay, now I have already calculated the value of the area about xx, and its value is this one. Okay, and if I add these three values, then I will get the moment of inertia of the whole section about the xx axis. Okay, so I have added the three values. Okay, I have added these three values, and after adding I am getting this value. So this is the value of the moment of inertia of the composite I section. This is the value of moment of inertia of an I section about its centroidal axis, as given as the dimensions are given in the figure. Okay, thank you for watching this video.